Hey, hello, how are you? Kenya, how are you doing? Um,
Hi, Vincent. I'm doing fine. How are you doing?
very, very well. Um, so we are just getting started. Hi, Koza, how you doing?
Hello, Vicent.
Yeah,
Uh, I'm doing good. Yeah, thank
mhm,
you. Mm.
very nice, very nice. So we just setting base here, allowing more people to join. Um, Today's session it's going to be awesome, interactive. Um, so many questions from the audience. So I'll be prompting us through a guide. So yeah, um, don't know if Cargo is there. Kenya, last time we were deploying mini app on your live here on
Yeah.
how okay. Did we add anything, features, etc, something interesting to it?
It's an open source project on our community GitHub. So it's up to the community to add more features and interact with it more.
Ah, okay. But what do you love most about the mini apps?
Distribution, audience distribution. The mini apps doesn't need you to sell it out far. It gets to users through another application. So the distribution format of the fact that it's an app running within another social app uh, is what fascinates me most about mini apps.
Very, very nice. I understand that mini apps might be a very new concept to a majority of the audience who will be joining us. So I know we'll be laying a background of understanding what mini apps are and generally base why they are important and building the mini apps generally. So amazing. Mhm. Do we wait a little bit, Kenya, or do we wait for more? We are 12 um, people in. Do we jam a little
We
bit?
can
Mhm.
we can give it 5 minutes for more people to join in.
Okay,
Yeah.
brilliant. Sawa sawa. So we will play a uh, jam hapa hivi as we wait. Yeah.
We're so much used to this jam. Can we switch it up?
Okay. Well, what's your suggestion? What's your suggestion? You're requesting we to jam more creative jams. Yeah.
Sorry?
Which one would you suggest?
Just any. I was
Let's try looking up for an afro. Yeah. Kenya, we got you. Yeah, we are 22 in. Is that better?
עכשיו רוצה שתעשו המון רעש לדי.ג'יי לוקי.
He is the master of the underground, the architect of sound. He goes by many names, but you by
Are we still not enough to get started?
who never lets the
You said you're going to entertain us today.
only.
Yeah, it's me, but I think we got to a very good number. We are 28 now, so
I think we can get started.
Yes, and then we can jam after the session. Awesome. Welcome everyone to today's jam session, mini apps, QA. Have amazing builders and team here, Kenya, Kokaza. How about we start by you introducing yourselves, Kenya, to the team?
I think at this point I shouldn't be introducing myself anymore. I do this every session. Anyway, but for the sake of the people who've joined us in, who are new to our jam sessions, I am Christine Bundi, and I'm a full stack Web3 developer. I am the base East Africa community developer.
Awesome. We have Kakuz.
Yes, hello everyone. Amazing. So my name is Kakoza Vianney, and I'm a Web3 developer and builder, founder of AfriRamp. Yeah, excited to be here on these sessions, and excited to see what questions people have about building mini apps. Thank you.
Brilliant. So understanding mini apps and base, this is more of a QA session to just paint a better picture of what they are. So I'll start with you, Kakuz. What exactly is a mini app from a beginner perspective?
So a mini app, if just someone is beginning, I think it's an app in the base app. So if you build an app inside the base app or an app inside Farcaster, that's a mini app. To have it just fundamentally. So if you have an app that you want to, or you have a website and you want it to be viewed in the base app or in Farcaster, then you convert it into an app that the base app understands and can fetch, and that is simply a mini app. Yes.
Brilliant. Maybe also you can mention a little bit about the trade. I know you do lots of trainings. Maybe painting it and connecting it to what mini apps are, and generally what trainings you do.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you. So I'm the founder of AfriRamp, and also the founder of a community that is called Decentra Code, where we've been doing trainings we have had building mini apps for the past I think 10 days. And whether you have an HTML website, a React, or an XJS website, we've covered some of those pieces on how you can convert them into mini apps. So yeah, you can find these sessions on the Decentra Code YouTube channel. but essentially you can convert any website that you have or a web app into a mini app that you can use to have access to many users in the base app and the Farcaster. So yeah, those are the trainings we've been having, and we've also recorded them on the Decentracode YouTube channel. Thank you.
Awesome. That is really amazing. Kenya, why are these mini apps important? Why should we care about them?
Yeah, sorry, I was speaking on mute. Why are mini apps important and why should we actually care about them? So traditional dApps require your customers to have an extension, a wallet extension, or they require they require your users to download something from Play Store. But mini apps, the onboarding is there's no friction to the onboarding because you already have users within the application you're deploying your mini app to. They are already users on Farcaster. You're deploying your mini app on Farcaster. So it gives you frictionless onboarding to your customers. Builders have direct access to like users on the platform that the mini app is being deployed, and the experience is faster, and the users discover it more. So mini apps are important because they bring massive adoption to on-chain applications through how distribution is done. That's why mini apps are more important and
Uh,
why we should care about them.
okay, that is quite interesting. And looking at it from a person of interest, representing maybe a huge part of the community, interoperability being a very huge concept that is sharing applications from one platform to the other. Are mini apps really accessible outside Base app, or they are natively accessible within the Base ecosystem?
Okay, let me give a slightly overview of what is a mini app. Technically, a mini app does not have to run within Farcaster only. The mini apps that are running within Farcaster are the mini apps that are built with the toolkit that Coinbase is providing. That is the toolkit that Base is providing. That is MiniKit. So the mini apps that you build using MiniKits are the ones that run on Farcaster. That's why you have to define frames when you're building mini apps using MiniKit on Farcaster. But mini apps are generally lightweight applications that are designed to be distributed and accessed through a larger platform. So that means if you built an application that was accessible through WhatsApp, and a mini app or an application that's running within Twitter, we would still call it a mini app. So basically, a mini app is a just lightweight application that is running within a bigger platform. But mini apps that are built with MiniKit, that is provided by Base and deployed on Farcaster, are what that run within Base. So they are not constricted within Base. Basically, mini apps depends on
Mm.
what you build the mini app with.
Oh, okay. So are they more or less like microservices?
No, we wouldn't say mini apps are more or less like microservices. They're just mini apps.
It's okay. It's okay. I wanted to see whether someone coming from Web2, Web3 would connect to what we are talking about. But yeah, I can see we are still streaming in and more people are still joining. Kakus, don't know if you have a demo of any mini app that you can showcase to the community, if you are ready.
Me?
Yes. Mm.
So more is
Anything?
built.
Yeah. Mhm.
Probably I can. Yeah, probably I can showcase what I'm working on right now. Um, okay, so let me share my screen. Present. Um, okay, so is my screen visible?
Yeah, adding it.
Okay,
Yes.
so um, so it is visible. Okay, let me.
Yes, it is visible.
All right. So what I'm working on is to put a free ramp as a mini app in Fakasta, and I've been running it. I've deployed it on GitHub.
What is AfriLab?
AfriRamp is an off ramp for mobile money in Uganda. Yeah, and I think so. Basically, if you have USDC on base and you want to off ramp or like to get UGX on your mobile money, so you can run it here. Mm. So we are testing it to see how it can run right here. So you can send, receive, and this is the buy and sell. So right now we are testing the selling functionality in Fakasta. So far, maybe sell $5. Money is much. So far, this is where let me sell it myself. So yeah, this is what I've been working on today. God.
Wow,
And
impressive.
yes, network fee. Okay, so I think I have little on base. I can probably share to myself a bit, but yeah, this is it. Maybe I can go through the core functions that
Mhm.
are making it a mini app.
Mhm.
So I started with adding the mini. Okay, so main. So yeah, I started by importing the SDK for Fakasta Min or slash mini app SDK, and this is on the docs. But you can also bootstrap with the mini kit, base mini kit. But since I'm just importing it to make sure that my app can be discoverable, that's why I started with that. Then this is a very important command, await sdk.actions.ready, to make sure that as you're loading the the app, it can be loaded in the it can be loaded right here on the apps. Yeah. So far that was the first thing. Then the second thing was to make sure that I have in my index. So this is a Vite application or React app. So in my index.html, I had added these two meta tags, the FC mini app and the FC frame, and then the Farcaster.json, well-known Farcaster.json, which is also required for you to convert your app into a mini app. So far that's where I have been on this, and so okay, I think I have some okay, so so far that's all I've been doing today. And in case you have any questions, because React seems to have a small documentation in making it a mini app. There is a lot of information for making a next app a mini app. But in case you have any issues, if you've tried making a React app a mini app, you can reach out. So far that's what I've been working on for the day. Others were tests that we did during our sessions, and I think I will share the GitHub repositories. Thank you.
Okay, yeah. If you can share the link on the chat here to the GitHub, so that we can maybe interact, see whether we can collaborate. Is it an open source or?
So it has an open source and a closed one. So I can share an open source since we have a running live that is being used. So we made one private and we made an open one. So I can share an open source for collaborations, and then let me see it here. Okay, I think let me make it open for now, or I will make a copy and make it open source, because there is one we've been we're contributing, but it was it was brought down because we went live and we have live transactions that are happening on the app. But at least I'll make sure that we have an open source that the community can contribute to.
Okay. So I've also seen that you spinned up a quick developer toolkit. Are there other available toolkits that one can build mini apps on top of?
Yes. So so with if you want to, if you're having let me say if you're having a Next.js app, the best way to bootstrap is to use the base the base docs. They have a good mini kit, but the best way to bootstrap is to use this, I think. So is to use the Next.js, the documentation of base. But if you have, I think, base app. But if you're having like a React app, or where is that documentation? The best kit I've seen, because I've been testing out many of them, is just implementing the mini app SDK. I think I can share. I have a lot of docs.
I noticed you're using two terms interchangeably: mini apps, mini kits. Are they the same, or what's the difference? What are mini kits now?
So the mini kit is from base. So when you use the mini kit, the base mini kit, it encompasses everything. Like it comes along with an integration for Facaster, but then this one that I've been using today works in Facaster, and whatever wallet you have, it can also access. But then I think the mini kit is big for, it's like for base, native to base, and base has all these things that you can use in the base app. Yeah. So for specifically today, I've been trying out the one for Facaster, but again, also when you use it, where is it? Also, when you use it, you can access the base app. Main. So yeah. So when you use the Facaster mini app, you can also access the base wallet on the base SDKs. But when you use the mini kit, the issue with the mini kit is that it was Next.js native. You can have it run in base app, seamlessly. So yeah, but that was my experiment today.
Awesome. And Kinya, maybe this is interesting because it would sound very scary for someone starting, a beginner, coming straight from maybe an untechnical background or just exploring the mini apps, mini kit ecosystem. Do you think someone needs to be an expert in blockchain to actually build on this?
No, you don't have to be an expert in blockchain for you to get started with mini apps or mini kit on base. So basically, mini kit is just a toolkit, just like any other toolkits we have in React. I would give an example of toolkit. I'll give an example of SDK basically, actually. The way you have SDKs that already have inbuilt UIs that you can use is the same way MiniKit is a toolkit that you can use in your React component to render your application in a certain way. So basically, you don't have to have blockchain experience. This is just like building a front end that has a backend that is abstracted from you because it is using the Facaster SDK. So basically, you don't have to be an expert in blockchain. You just have to have basic front end skills for you to be able to interact with mini kits and build a mini app on base on Facaster.
Brilliant.
And
And
to
what
give more context on what you asked, Kakazi, about mini apps and mini kits. Mini app is the app you're building using mini kit. Mini kit is the toolkit you're using to build mini apps.
Okay, that is quite clear. And are there any limits on what applications someone can build as mini apps, or what types of mini apps can anyone build? Is it limited?
It is not limited. It is just an application like any other, from payment tools to games to, it is just a DeFi dashboard, a DeFi app, a gamify. Basically, anything that you could build as a dApp can be built as a mini app. Why? You have the wallet functionality inbuilt within the mini kit application. So you can use it for all on-chain applications. It's not limited to anything.
Brilliant. And I know most of my guests here, we are 75 now, good to go. I know a majority of us will be wondering why we should actually be building the mini apps, opportunities, monetization aspects of the tools. Cook has because now that you built mini apps before, what are some of opportunities you'll be able to see around?
I think one of the greatest opportunities I've seen is access to, an open, sort of all these people that are on the base app. So you bootstrap your product with an already existing number of people or user base. It's really interesting to that, it kickstarts you. That's the first thing. And I also think what I've seen is that there is a lot of support in the ecosystem while you're building, because literally whatever you have, whether it's whatever product you have, whatever web app you've built, you can convert it into a mini app and tap into all these people that are already, most of them are already native on the blockchain, or even just tap into a new market. So I think that's a very, very great advantage. And there is really a lot of support. I've seen base East African sessions. They have been good. Like, you can reach out to anyone and quickly get help. Yeah, and also the on-chain summer is here, so building is one of the way, building a mini app can kickstart you to get funding to keep building. But the biggest advantage I've seen is the access to this huge number of users just on the start. Yeah.
Amazing. Yeah. And on to on-chain summer tomorrow, here in East Africa, biggest summer event, base event happening IRL Hurlingham. So if you're listening and you're around Nairobi, please be sure to join. We'll be sharing a link on the here on chats and also on X, so that you can join and participate. Amazing. Kenya, do you think mini apps in any way can help you grow your audience? And if yes, how have you seen it work for you?
Sorry, I think my sound, my audio was having an issue. Could you repeat the question?
Okay. Sawa. Yes. I was asking if many apps would help you in growing your audience, and how that has worked for you.
If mini apps could be used to grow my audience,
Yes.
and how that has been helpful to you. Okay, honestly, I have not built a mini app, but yes, yes. Mini apps will provide you more audience. I think Kakuza answered this, the fact that the user base that you access with mini apps. Personally, as Kakuzi is saying, their founders, maybe my style of being a founder is noted here, but for me as a builder, how is that helped me is that I've realized the distribution is faster. And for the builders that I have seen build, then their user base increases because they are launching it to an already being used application.
Yeah, absolutely. Because I've been seeing you train us and help us build mini apps, and that has really made your growth even much better. So amazing. And this is for both of you, because at the end of the day, we need something on the table. So can one make money using mini apps? I know these are just foreseen questions from the audience. We can start with you, Kakuza.
Oh, all right. Yeah. So it's not a silly question, but I think having this global access, depending on what you're building, can really make you earn some good money. So I think the other thing that I've really started thinking, most especially in the sessions that we've been having, thinking about mini apps is since you're reaching to a global audience, you have to think like on a large scale. Things that people would want to use. Is it a game? Is it what sort of, do people just want to keep sending text maybe that others can buy? So you can really make money, but you have to also have that thinking that you're building for a very wide audience or for a global audience. And yeah, and that's my answer to that. I think there is money to be made. Also, the support is enormous. So we are in the on-chain summer, and Base has put up a bounty on the folio for dApps that are being used. So if you create something, you can just put it out there, create a community around it, and yeah, and I think it is worth, or it has an impact of making money. Yeah, thank you.
The same. Yeah, amazing. And talking about some of the opportunities that are there, or some of the giveaways, awards that you are expecting during this summer. So builders can actually compete for awards up to 25K in prizes, which will give you huge visibility, access to potential funding or partnerships within the Base ecosystem. So we've shared the link here, and see you IRL tomorrow on On-Chain Summer. Brilliant. So these again both to you too. What is hot right now within the ecosystem, mini apps, problems so that you can solve. Kinya, you can go first.
I know I'm expected to say easy payments. But I would say look at the audience that's in the market. Look at how Pump.Fun was hit. Why? It was fun and it was making people money. People could earn in a fun way. So yes, payment is a problem that could be solved, but explore more, solve a problem, and also think gamify, because mini apps are within a social app. Social payment is hot. I would answer that. Social payment is probably the next step we're going into. People want to make payment within the application where they are having chats, but also think gamify. Think beyond solving a problem. Think a problem that could bring you more new users. So yes, I would say social payment is the hot thing right now, but do more than just social payments.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't know if it's
That is really amazing. So I'll be sharing some of also on-chain summer awards and applications that have been built, so that maybe we can get an overview of what is hot, what is trending, and what we can build. But going back to you, Kakuza, what do you share same sentiments, or what's different for you in terms of what is hot in the market?
So there is something we are exploring with games. I think she really talked about something. So you find that social fi really goes with games easily. So we are trying to try out something in the game space, but definitely there is a lot of room, I think, in the payment space. Payment, if somebody can in any way earn, you see, even if people just come to, there are some mini apps that people just come log in on a day and maybe earn points that accrue into money that they can exchange on the app. Yeah, that will keep them coming. So uh, the challenge that we are thinking about is how we can create something that can keep people engaged socially as they, and even if it is not that huge, but yeah, but it is something we are experimenting here.
That is super important. So I'll be just going through some of the portfolio um, awards, some of the teams that have already participated, built mini apps from July to September. This link, we shared it here on chats and also on my screen. You can see it pinned there. So you can just go through top 5 live mini apps, consumer applications, all the way down to the judging evaluation criteria, how you'll be able to take advantage of the available information. So research here would be very important, duration, how everything goes. And the link is accessible, and the prices, you can check what is being offered. On-chain summer awards, 250K worth of prizes, and they are here. These are some of the opportunities that you can actually get from the prize pool. So take keen of that, and then schedule for how that would go. You see some of the things, they come in handy when you want to know what is coming next, when and how, and exploring some of the projects that have been listed as examples that we can actually play around with. Brilliant. So we're really building up to the end of our QA session. And I know most developers, when they are trying to build some of these tools, it's accessibility and support. So, and this is to both of you. What are some of these challenges that you have come across that you did not foresee while building mini apps, and how did you navigate them? Yeah, I think that would be helpful for the audience. Yeah, in no particular order.
I think Kakuzo can go ahead of me.
Okay. Yeah. So for me, it was smooth. I think with Next template, or with building mini apps using Next.js. The challenges were with React. I don't know for what reason. Syncing, most especially when we are publishing. But yeah, of course, there is a lot of support around it, and yeah, I've had some support from some teams on it, and we are trying to test it out. But with Next.js, it was smooth, and also converting an HTML into a mini app was also smooth, fun enough. But yeah, I think React has very many things. It has many templates like Vite and the normal React. So I think they are just I think there were just some, what do I call them? Some things with Vite that were stopping, most especially when we were publishing. There was some error that we got, but yeah, with support, we are getting through it, and seems everything is becoming more clear. Otherwise, there was no major major challenge, I can say.
Awesome. Kenya, do you want to go next? Any roadblocks you faced?
Um, having the fact that we have done this with the community, I was learning as we were learning as the community. I did my first indexing of a mini app live with the community. I would say as if there's a challenge if you're not using the Next.js, which is what is on the documentation, the Coinbase, the base documentation. So if you're not using Next.js, there's a challenge. And also there's a challenge even when you're using Next.js, because Next.js has the app router way and the page router way. So that is just a minor challenge, which is the usage of the mini kit varies from one JS framework to another. So that's the only challenge. But I would say if you follow the documentation keenly and step by step, it's a 1 day thing, a 2 hour thing for you to learn it. So that's the only challenge that I've had with building a mini app.
Amazing. You've mentioned a very key word, router. Is it router?
So the devs know Next.js has, if you were using the page router fold format and the app router folder format structure, that is.
Sawa pole. Okay. So sorry, devs. I'm learning also as you are, and thank you so much for sharing your thoughts and support and some of the roadblocks that you've been facing. Kenya, you're right. If you want to get more support, understanding how things go, you can go directly to the base documentation, which is very, very comprehensive. Maybe I can show you how it looks like. Sharing my screen in a bit. Awesome. So brilliant. So the base documentation here, you can really get so many resources that have already been put for specifically to support your developer journey, from setting up, accessing the test tokens or test nets, bridge, all the way to just putting up your developer environment. Easy. So the link also for this is readily available in the public, but we can also share it here on chats so that you can reference later on. So there you go. I'm so going to pin it here on chats again so that you can we're pinning in the base documentation so that you can have a better reference of what you're talking about and the kind of support that you're going to get building mini apps and starting your developer journey as a blockchain dev actually. So we've been having an amazing panel session. Brilliant. We are up to go with Kakuza and Kenya, and we are at the tail end now of the of our session. And the last bit of this is to just understand. Now I've built my mini app. It's already running. I have a use case for it. how can I get users for it? And either of you can take this up.
I will let the founder who has an app that needs to get users to take this.
Aha,
Okay,
Kakuza,
so
the
so
boss.
for me, most of the time, the first thing is, of course, creating. I think they are called frames. Like most of the posts I have would trigger someone to access the mini app, because the platforms have all these users. But again, the next thing is, I've seen a lot of power in retention. So I'm making sure that those that come to the app get engaged and get some sort of fulfillment or reward. Like for me, that has always kept like the user base that comes to my platform, to the extent that people feel like, yeah, now they can come in anytime and in a recurrent way. The other thing is of course using the social medias, and depending on jurisdiction. So where do those people go, and what do they see, and maybe you capture that, you capture sort of that, I can, what they call it, you capture their sense in that direction. So probably now for AfriRamp, we have a lot of mobile money users, and yeah, we've captured some mobile money users here just to extend the service. But it's so dependent on where your users are. So I think since we have since we have the base app and Fakasta, so yeah, you can always engage them in that direction. uh, I don't know if you've seen frames, but a frame is like a post you make with a call to action. So when somebody clicks or on anything, whether it's a like or what, yeah, it can lead them to a mini app. It could be even a mini app itself.
Mm-hmm. Awesome. Yeah. Brilliant. Thank you so much, guys. You've been really resourceful, Kakuza and Kinya. Thank you so much for tuning in and giving very good insights on the general FAQ questions that builders here would have. Building mini apps, using mini kits, all the way to accessing users, the opportunities that are around there, how to access user, expand your net, your reach, and the kind of support that is being provided by based on the community itself. It's really organic and yeah, really helpful. So thank you. We are at the end of the FAQ. Before we close out, I would like to reiterate on the upcoming sessions, upcoming key events within the ecosystem, the opportunities that are there. One is On-Chain Summer Awards. The extension, good stuff, extended to September 2nd. And will be happening online. Applications will be closed on September 2nd. So take this opportunity to just a moment to apply. The link is here on the charts. Take keen of it. The other one will be happening tomorrow, the On-Chain Summer, which is a build up to the On-Chain Summer happening. Just rallying founders, ensuring that they are able to come up with good innovations around here, East Africa. It will be IRL, Hurlingham. Come meet us in person, see what people are really working on. Also follow us on X, Bez. You can follow Chris Kinya. You can follow Kakuza Vian, and also myself, Vincent. I've been your host. Thank you so much. See you in the next one.
Thank you, Vincent.
Awesome.
See you.
See you.
Yeah, thank you so much. It's been amazing.